Shri Govinda Gopinath Nada Manohana Shri Govinda Gopinath Dharmakunda Radhakunda Shri Govinda Govinda Yamuna Jaya Jaya Mahava Dharmakunda Radhakunda Shri Govinda Yamuna Jaya Jaya Mahava Dharmakunda Radhakunda Shri Govinda Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Shri Vasa Gaura Bhakti Ki, Shri Radha Krishna Gopinath, Sham Sundara Kanigiri Govardhan Ki, Narayan Ki, Vedam Ki, Jagannath Puri Ki, Vasudev Ki, Vasudev Ki, Srivakavili Ki, Gopananda! Oh, glory to you, Lord. Glory to you, Lord. Glory to you, Lord. Glory to Shri Guru and Shri Guru Maharaj. The lotus feet of our spiritual master is the only way we should be to thank you in devotional service. We bow to the lotus feet with great awe and reverence. By His grace, one can cross the ocean of material suffering and attain the mercy of Krishna. Our only wish is to have our consciousness purified by the words narrated from His lotus mouth. Attachment to His lotus feet is perfection fills all desires. He opens our darkened eyes and fills our heart with truth from knowledge. He is our Lord, birth after birth. From Him ecstatic from emanation, by Him ignition discharge. The Vedic scriptures sing to His character. Our spiritual master, the ocean of mercy, the friend of the poor, and Lord of the master of the devotees. O Master, be merciful to us. Give us shade of your lotus feet, your fame is spread all over the three worlds, and take shelter of the lotus feet, Shri Vapaki. Bring more light. I like that guy go to Madhuswara. It's a 1-2 beat. It should be ready in the beginning of the songbook.
Będziemy śpiewać Gai Gaura Sarenoi, chyba dobrze mówię, i to ma być na początku.
Gai Not that. Have to or Bogart, Chief Jago, then Srinam, page 30. Gai Gura Madhusware Nam Gai Nam Gai Gura Madhusware Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Bolo.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Ramo Rama, Hare Hare. Hey, Rai, Tako Vani Tako Sarari Bole Tako Tako Vani Tako Sarari Bole Tako Vadane Harinam Kurare Hey Suke Duke Bolo Nako Vadane Harinam Kurare Hey, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, bolo. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Oh, Maya Jale Varaye Kachomi Cheka Jaloye Ekona Chetana Pe Ranamad Ranam Bore Ekona Chetana Pe Ranamad Ranam Bore Oh, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, bolo. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Niezależnie od tego, czy wiedziesz życie rodzinne, czy jesteś saniasinem, nieustannie intonuj Hari, Hari. Bez względu na to, czy jesteś szczęśliwy, czy jesteś strapiony, nie zapominaj o tym intonowaniu. Po prostu wypełnij swoje usta imionami Pana Hari. Jesteś uwikłany w sieć Mai i zmuszony do ciężkiej, bezowocnej pracy. Teraz, osiągnąwszy ludzką formę życia, posiadasz w pełni rozwiniętą świadomość, więc intonuj imiona Rada Madhawy. Twoje życie może zakończyć się w każdym momencie, a Ty nie służyłeś Panu zmysłów Rishikeszy. Przyjmij radę Bhaktivinoda Thakury, chociaż raz skosztuj nektaru świętego imienia.
Bhaktivinoda Thakur ki. Let's try Narada Muni. I think just the next page. Narada Muni Bhajavina. Should just be one page.
32.
Okay. This is a nice one. Bhaktivinoda Thakur. So Narada Muni is going to get a real kirtan going here.
I teraz Narada Muni tutaj prawdziwy kirtan przeprowadzi.
He's bringing everybody.
I wszystkich ze sobą po prostu przywoła.
Narada Muni Bhajavina Radhika Ramana Name.
Narada Muni Bhajavina Radhika Ramana Name.
Oh Narada Muni Bhajavina Radhika Ramana Name.
Narada Muni Bhajavina Radhika Ramana Name.
Hey Namamani Gitaya Makata Gita Tame. Hey Namamani Gita Aya Makata Gita Tame. Amiyadara Bhakti, Amiyadara Bharite, Gana Shravana Yugale Giya. Amiyadara Bharite, Gana Shravana Yugale Giya. Bhakta Jana Sadhane Nache Bhariya Apana Iya. Hey Bhakta Jana Sadhane Nache Bhariya Apana Iya. We're on number 3. Is that where we are? Madhurya Pura Bhagavata Pati Maria Jagata Jane. sajane. Vatanje ke vanachi ke amate mane mane ke vatanje ke vanachi ke amate mane mane Panchavadana Naja De Dori Himara Sagana Ro Panchavadana Naja De Dori Himara Sagana Ro Panchavadana Naja De Dori Himara Sagana Ro Kamalatana Nakia Bole Bola Bola Hari Bola Kamalatana Nakia Bole Bola Bola Hari Bola Asanana Paramatuke Hari Hari Boli Naya Asana Paramatuke Hari Hari Boli Naya Namo Pabhave Matira Vishwa Namarata Savitaya Hey Namo Pabhave Matira Vishwa Namarata Savitaya Shri Krishna Nama Rasane Puri Puralo Amarata Shri Krishna Nama Rasane Puri Puralo Amarata Oh Shri Krishna Nama Rasane Puri Purana Amarata Papare Date Ia Makati Vinora Data Oshiru Papare Data Ia Makati Vinora Data Radhika Ramana Name
Kiedy wielka dusza Narada Muni gra na strunach swej winy, natychmiast wstępuje święte imię Radhika Ramana i pojawia się tam, gdzie wielbiciele Pana robią kirtana.
Like a monsoon cloud, the holy name showers nectar in their ears. All the devotees, due to great ecstasy, repeatedly dance to their heart content.
All the inhabitants of the universe become maddened upon entering these intoxicating showers of divine sweetness. Some people cry, some dance, and others become fully intoxicated within their minds.
Mający pięć twarzy, Pan Siwa obejmuje naradę niego i pokrzykuje co chwilę w zachwycie, a Pan Brahma tańczy w radosnym uniesieniu i woła: intonujcie wszyscy, Haribol, Haribol!
In supreme happiness, thousand-faced Ananta, Sesha, sings and calls out, Hari Hari! By the influence of the transcendental vibration of the holy name, the whole universe becomes mad with ecstasy, as everyone relishes the mellows of the holy name.
Thakur Bhaktivinoda, the humble servant of the Lord, says, the holy name of Krishna has fulfilled all my desires by vibrating on everyone's tongue. Bhaktivinoda therefore prays at the feet of Sri Rupa Goswami that the chanting of the Harinam may continue like this always.
Jai Bhaktivinoda Thakur ki
Jai.
Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari
Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari.
Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Text 23, but you told me 26 or 27, didn't you?
No.
This morning? 23, okay.
Yes, Guru Maharaj.
All right. Tam tvam aham jnana ganam svabhava pradasata maya gunabheda mohaya sanandanaya munibir vibhavyam katam vimudha prabhibhav yayami. Translation. O my Lord, sages freed from the influence of the three modes of material nature, sages such as the four Kumaras, Sanata, Sanakana, Sanandana, and Sanatana, are able to think of you, who are concentrated knowledge. But how can an ignorant person like me think of you?
Tekst 23. Dzisiaj kontynuujemy, czytajmy z Śrimad Bhagavatam, 9 kanto, 8 rozdział, tekst 23. O mój Panie, mędrcy wolni od wpływu trzech sił natury materialnej, mędrcy tacy jak czterej Kumarowie, Sanata, Sanaka, Sanandana i Sanatana, są w stanie myśleć o Tobie, który jesteś skondensowaną wiedzą. Ale jak mogą myśleć o tobie ignoranci tacy jak ja?
Who's speaking?
Kto to mówi? 23.
Huh? Narada is speaking to Brahma? Oh, okay. Yeah, I think you're right.
Speaking to Lord Kapila.
Yeah. Okay. Translation. Oh my Lord. Did we read it?
Yes.
Purport. It's cold though. You can take it off now. The word svabhava refers to one's own spiritual nature or original constitutional position. Translation.
Znaczenie słowo swabhava odnosi się do czyjejś własnej duchowej natury, czyli oryginalnej, konstytucjonalnej pozycji.
So this important point that everyone has their own rasa with the Lord.
I to jest bardzo ważny punkt, gdyż każdy z nas ma swoją własną rasę z Panem.
When situated in his original position, the living entity is unaffected by the modes of material nature. Sagunan samiti chaitan brahma bhuyal kalpate. Bhagavad Gita 14:26. Go ahead.
Żywa istota, usytuowana na tej oryginalnej pozycji, nie podlega działaniu sił natury materialnej. Sagonam samitityaitan brahma bhuyaya kalpate. Bhagavad Gita 14:26.
And in that verse, it mentions the word bhakti yoga also. Let's look at it. What does it say? Bhakti yoga? Bhakti yoga sevate.
I w tym wersecie też pada słówko bhakti yoga.
So bhakti yoga is the means to come to our original constitutional position.
A bhakti yoga oznacza, że to jest proces, który pozwala nam dojść do naszej oryginalnej, konstytucjonalnej pozycji.
By transcending the three modes of material nature.
Poprzez przekroczenie tych trzech sił natury materialnej.
As soon as one is freed from the influence of the three modes of material nature, he is situated on the Brahman platform. Vivid examples of personalities thus situated are the four Kumars and Narada. Such authorities can by nature understand the position of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But a conditioned soul, not freed from the influence of material nature, is unable to realize the Supreme. Go ahead.
Gdy tylko ktoś uwalnia się spod wpływu trzech sił natury materialnej, usytuowany jest na platformie Brahmana. Żywym przykładem takich osób są czterej Kumarowie i Narada. Takie autorytety z natury rozumieją pozycję najwyższej osoby Boga. Ale uwarunkowana dusza, nieuwolniona od wpływu natury materialnej, nie jest w stanie zrealizować najwyższego.
So all the big scholars and philosophers, they don't know who they are, what's the meaning of life.
Stąd ci wielcy filozofowie, naukowcy, oni nie wiedzą, kim oni są tak naprawdę.
Srila Prabhupada wrote that book, Dialectical Spiritualism, where he destroys every philosophy from the Western world and Eastern world.
Srila Prabhupada napisał książkę, nie wiem czy poprawnie przetłumaczę tytuł, Dialektywny Spiritualizm, w której ważny jest punkt, co on tam napisał. On tak argumentował naukę, bhakti yogi, że po prostu pokona wszystkich naukowców takiego typu.
He gives some credit to some philosophers who accept God and who are humble and try to present themselves as aspirants of the truth. But most of them are all telling us that this is what things are. This is the way things are.
My oczywiście doceniamy tych filozofów, którzy są pobożni, którzy wyznają Boga, którzy są poszukiwaczami prawdy, ale też my pokazujemy im, gdzie tę prawdę znaleźć.
Therefore you go to the library, there's full of books on philosophy. Everybody's writing their own philosophy.
Stąd jak udamy się do biblioteki, to zobaczymy, że jest tam pełno książek o filozofii. Każdy pisze swoją własną książkę o filozofii.
But Prabhupada is saying, A conditioned soul, not free from the influence of material nature, is unable to realize the Supreme.
Ale Srila Prabhupada tutaj pisze, że uwarunkowana dusza, nieuwolniona od wpływu natury materialnej, nie jest w stanie zrealizować Najwyższego.
In Bhagavad Gita 2:45, therefore, Krishna advises Arjuna, Triguna Vishaya, Veda, nice Triguna, Arjuna. One must rise above the influence of the three modes of material nature. One who stays within the influence of the three modes of nature is unable to understand the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Dlatego w Bhagavad Gicie 2.45 Krishna radzi Arjunie Traigunya Vishaya Veda Nishtraigunyo Bhava Arjuna. Trzeba wznieść się ponad wpływ trzech sił natury materialnej.
I finished it. Go ahead.
Excuse me. Osoba pozostająca pod wpływem trzech sił natury materialnej nie jest w stanie zrozumieć najwyższej osoby Boga.
So this is reasonable because Krishna doesn't mix with material ideas and thoughts and people.
I to jest bardzo rozsądne, gdyż Krishna, on się nie miesza z niczym materialnym, z materialnymi myślami, ideami, osobami.
The example is given, if you want to go into the sun, you have to have a fiery body. If you want to go into the spiritual world, you have to have a spiritual body.
I podajemy taki przykład dotyczący ciała. Jeżeli chcemy udać się na planetę Słońca, to musimy mieć ciało w takim stanie ognia. Jeżeli chcemy udać się do świata duchowego, to mamy mieć ciało duchowe.
To get a spiritual body, not so easy because you have to be completely free from the concept that you're this material body.
Ale żeby dostać to ciało duchowe, to powinniśmy być w całości uwolnieni od koncepcji, że my jesteśmy tym ciałem materialnym.
Okay, one more we'll do.
Jeszcze jeden przeczytamy.
Text 24. Prasanta maya guna karma lingam anama rupam sarasad vimuktam gyanopadeshya vihitad deham namamahe tvam purusham puranam. Translation. O completely peaceful Lord, although material nature, fruit of activities, and their consequent material names and forms are your creation, you are unaffected by them. Therefore, your transcendental name is different from material names, and your form is different from material forms. You assume a form resembling a material body just to give us instructions like those of Bhagavad Gita. But actually, you are the supreme original person. I therefore offer my respectful obeisances unto you.
Czytamy tekst 24, tłumaczenie. O całkowicie spokojny Panie, chociaż to Ty stwarzasz materialną naturę działania dla rezultatów i wynikające z nich materialne nazwy i formy, nie mają one na Ciebie wpływu. Tak więc Twoje transcendentalne imię różni się od imion materialnych, a Twoja forma różni się od form materialnych. Tylko po to, by udzielić nam instrukcji takich jak te zawarte w Bhagavad Gicie, przyjmujesz formę, która przypomina materialne ciało. Lecz w rzeczywistości jesteś najwyższą, oryginalną osobą. Dlatego też składam Ci moje pełne szacunku pokłony.
I don't understand something. Can somebody answer my question?
Guru Maharaj pyta, czy ktoś może wyjaśnić, bo tutaj jest...
Here it says, you assume a form resembling a material body. But I thought that was Krishna's original body, two-handed, that he shows to Arjuna at the end.
I tutaj mówi się o tym, że przyjmujesz formę, która przypomina materialne ciało. Guru Maharaj mówi, że myślał o tej formie dwurękiej.
Because here it says, you assume a form resembling a material body. But I thought that was his original body that he showed Arjuna at the end.
I guess
Prabhupada answers it in purport.
Okay, that's a good point. We should read purport, then we should.
I tutaj mamy przeczytać znaczenie, gdyż to Śrila Prabhupada wyjaśnia w tym znaczeniu, bo Guru Maharaj tutaj zwrócił uwagę, że w Bhagavad Gicie Krishna pokazał tę formę Arjunie i to go po prostu tutaj zmyliło.
Let's see how Prabhupada clears it up for us. Purport, Srila Yamunacharya has recited this verse in Stotra Ratna 43. Bhavantam evanacharam nirantara prasanta nihesha manoratannataraha kadaham aikantika nicha kinkara parasayasyami sanata jivatvam. By serving you constantly, one is freed from all material desires and is completely pacified. When shall I engage as your permanent eternal servant and always feel joyful to have such a fitting master?
Znaczenie. Śrila Yamunacharya wyrecytował ten werset w swoim Stotra Ratnie 43. Bhavantam evanukaran nirantaraha prashantanih shesha manorathantaraha kadaham aikantika nitya kinkarah praharshayaisyami sanata jivitam. Dzięki bezustannej służbie dla Ciebie uwalniamy się od wszelkich materialnych pragnień i osiągamy całkowity spokój. Kiedy będę zaangażowany jako Twój stały, wieczny sługa i zawsze będę czuł się szczęśliwy, że mam tak odpowiedniego Pana.
Manoratena sati vevato bahi. One who acts on the mental platform must descend to material activities. Material contamination, however, is completely absent from the Supreme Personality of Godhead and His pure devotees. Therefore, the Lord is addressed as prasanta, completely peaceful, free from the disturbances of material existence. The Supreme Lord has no material name or form. Only the foolish think the Lord's name and form are material. Avajanti mamudha manusim tanamashritam. The identity of the Supreme Lord is that He is the original person. Nonetheless, I want to sneeze. Nonetheless, those who have but a poor fund of knowledge think that the Lord is formless. The Lord is formless in the material sense, but He has His transcendental form, Sachitananda Vigraha. I don't see the answer there. Go ahead, translate.
Mano raten nashati dhavato bahich. Ten, kto działa na platformie mentalnej, musi zejść na platformę czynności materialnych. Jednakże najwyższa osoba Boga i Jego czysty bhakta są całkowicie wolni od materialnego zanieczyszczenia. Dlatego Pan jest określony jako prashanta, całkowicie spokojny, wolny od niepokoju w materialnej egzystencji. Najwyższy Pan nie ma materialnego imienia czy formy, tylko głupiec sądzi, że imię i forma Pana są materialne. Avyajanti mamudha manusim tanum ashritam. Tożsamością Najwyższego Pana jest to, że jest On oryginalną osobą. Niemniej jednak ci, których wiedza jest u Boga, myślą, że Pan nie posiada formy. Pan nie posiada formy w sensie materialnym, ale ma On swą formę transcendentalną, Sachitananda Vigraha.
Oh, what did I do? I lost it. Thank you. So, how does this purport explain? You said Prabhupada explained in the purport.
Yes, which is in the last paragraph.
Yeah.
Therefore, the Lord is addressed as Prasanta, completely peaceful, free from disturbance of material existence. Then Prabhupada writes, the Supreme Lord has no material name or form. Only the foolish think that the Lord's name and form are material. Avajanantivam muda manashinam tanamashritam. The identity of Supreme Lord is that He is the original person. Nonetheless, those who have got a poor fund of knowledge think that the Lord is formless.
doesn't answer the question.
So materialists, they think that Krishna is one of us. He's a man.
Yeah,
But Krishna is not a man. His body is transcendental.
yeah, that's not my question though.
What is your question, Guru Maharaj? One more time, please.
Let's read it again. You assume a form resembling a material body just to give us instructions like those of Bhagavad Gita. But actually, you are the Supreme Original Person. Well, my question is, if Krishna assumes a form resembling a material body, in other words, when he came to the material world, that's not his original form with 2 arms and 2 heads, it seems to be indicating. But he assumes this form, human-like form, just so he can speak to us. Isn't that what we could assume? Or we should, when the verse says, you, Krishna, assume a form resembling a material body, just to give us instructions.
Material body quality means it undergoes through 6 stages.
Prabhu, I know all of that. You haven't answered my question.
Yeah, Prabhupada answers it in purport. I feel it is okay.
Well, why I'm not satisfied? Because the verse is saying that Krishna assumes a form resembling a material body.
I tutaj jest taka dyskusja.
No, don't translate. Try to answer the question first. You know English, you know English, you know English. You know English. So what's the answer?
I don't know, Guru Maharaj. Excuse me.
Obviously, Krishna doesn't have a material body. That's also mentioned here. Your forms is different from material forms. But you assume a form resembling a material body. So there we get the picture that Krishna is assuming a form. I knew I shouldn't have asked it. You guys don't know. You're too neophytes. You lose your faith if you try to go deeply into this.
That's not the point, Maharaj, because
There's a contradiction
very
here.
clear, that.
I don't see it's clear. You make it clear to me.
Okay,
Well, first, where I'm not clear. When the verse is saying, who is speaking again? Amshuman is speaking to the Lord. Yeah, okay. He says, you, God, assume a form resembling a material body. Okay. Just to give us instructions like those of Bhagavad Gita. So it seems to indicate that the form that Krishna spoke Bhagavad Gita was a form that he assumed, just so he could speak to human beings. Am I wrong about that?
Yes.
I'm wrong.
No, you're correct, sir.
Okay, then. But that's not what Bhagavad Gita says.
So the question is, can materialists see the body of Krishna?
That's not the answer, though.
But can you
That's another question.
Can materialists actually see the transcendental body of Krishna?
No,
Why?
because they don't have the eyes.
So Krishna assumes the body that looks like human form.
No, but that's not what Bhagavad Gita says.
That's what he said.
That's why I said it's a contradiction. Bhagavad Gita clearly says that Shamshunda form is his original form.
But there is no word original from here.
But when you say he assumes a form, mean that he's different from the form that he's assuming.
Yes, because Krishna manifests to the devotee according to his rasa and relationship. So he's coming in order to speak Bhagavad Gita.
So he's assuming the form.
He has many forms.
What's his original form?
Shamasundar, like you said in Bhagavad Gita.
You haven't really answered. I mean, you've gone around, but you haven't really come to the discrepancy is that this verse is saying that Krishna assumed a form resembling a material body, just to give us instructions like those of Bhagavad Gita. But in the Bhagavad Gita, he doesn't assume a form. That is his form.
Yes, Maharaj, but this is a prayer. This is like a devotee, like praying to Krishna.
Yeah, but that's the wrong prayer. He's saying, you assume a form so you can speak Bhagavad Gita, but that's not the fact. That is his form. That's his eternal form that he spoke Bhagavad Gita with. 2 arms, a head, he's driving the chariot for Arjuna. That's his original, eternal form. So why does it say he's assuming a form?
But materialists couldn't see that as an eternal form of Lord. Materialists and demons, they couldn't see that.
So that's a separate issue. I agree. So it's got nothing. It's not answering my question though. Okay, we'll stop here.
So Krishna.
Srimad Bhagavatam ki.
Jai.
You don't have an answer. You're just talking.
No, Maharaj.
So then why talk if you don't have the answer?
I have the answer.
Okay, this is my dilemma. Clearly it's stated in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna changes different forms. First he shows the universal form, then he shows the four-armed form, then he comes back to his original constitutional position, two-armed form, Shamshunda, that's Arjuna's chariot driver. Then, go ahead.
Krishna using his material energy bewilders.
Huh?
Krishna using his material energy covers his spiritual potency to bewilder the demons.
Well, who's the demons? There's no demons being brought into this. No, but this is a question. We haven't brought the issue of demons here. Why are you bringing demons?
Because
There's only devotees. Here they're talking to the Lord, the devotee talking to the Lord. In the Bhagavad Gita, the Lord is also showing this form to Arjuna because he's a devotee. There's not a question of demons.
Maharaj, I can actually see that, like your question is out of context because the point of this verse is not which form of Krishna is original and this is not the point of this verse, which form of Krishna is original. The point is that, like he comes and manifests in the form that the people can access you and they can...
But what's his original form? We know it's Krishna.
This verse is not about what is your original form.
Okay, I'm half satisfied with that. But this is the material world. What are you going to do? But you didn't answer anything to me. You just talk. I don't see any answer that you gave. Srimad Bhagavatam ki.
Jai.
Srila Prabhupada ki.
Jai. His Holiness Trivikrama Swami Maharaj ki. Jai.
Before I started talking about it, I said maybe I should shut up and not say anything. But I couldn't resist. Okay, I got a question for you on another issue. We don't have any books. We can have any by next Sunday.
I can bring some.
I mean, that's 2 weeks in a row we miss sales. That's a fact.